respect. Everybody, we are back. It is tapedontlie favorites podcast, favorites channel, favorite is everything. We are back. You guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at Glenn Rockney for Glenn, and of course pandasups.com. Discount code TDL for 25% off. Also, make sure you support the channel through homage. Homage right here. Boom. Hit that QR code with homage to make sure you can go get that 15% off the Mendoza old school Tecmo, like the kind of Tecmo Super Bowl, old school 1991 poster shirt. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys go support that with the old school Mendoza shirt using this QR code right here. So make sure you guys use that. And and then of course we're doing the Taped Online store as well. And of course, we do our giveaways. Nobody hit me up about the duffel bag. If you won the duffel bag last week, I didn't see any messages. So hit me up at markjohnfootball@gmail.com if you won the duffel bag last week, because nobody hit me up. I really searched for it. I looked on Twitter. I looked on my email. I didn't see it. So if you won last week, let me know so I can get that duffel bag to you. Okay? All right? But what are we giving away today, Glenn? I'm thinking, let's get the white hat. I want the white hat.
I don't know. It sounds like you're running a scam here. Nobody's hitting you up for anything. You were just charging people money, I guess. No. Let's. Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, I literally looked for it. Like, I was like looking for it.
That's funny. No, I
didn't the duffel bag. Except Oklafornia. Oklafornia was mad. He hit me up on Twitter, man. He was like, he was frustrated. So,
did we do the flag recently?
We have.
We did the flag recently. Okay.
What are you thinking?
Let's do. Gosh, it's decisions. So many great things at the Taped Online store. I mean, I kind of think the white hat again, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go white hat. I'm thinking white hat and the slides.
Oh, they match.
White hat and the slides.
Yeah, you can go to the Michael Rubin party in those, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Brady's there. You can meet up with Tom Brady, minority owner of the Raiders, at the Michael Rubin party. You're invited. You have the coolest clothes.
Exactly, and you can rep Taped Online at the Michael Rubin party, and they even think you're stylish with the slides there.
Yeah,
they might think you're a stylish guy, like you're setting trends. You know what I'm saying?
They invest in the YouTube channel, and then we're back. Then everybody gets slides.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, the slides come out for free. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady comes out with the check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Tom Brady. Tom and his great coconut, his new coconut energy drink, or what is that called?
Nuts, something like
the good nut.
Good nut.
Yeah, man. Shout out. You could get that, or you get the TDL slides, whiwhichever one is better for you.
You get some TDL slides and some good nut together.
Yeah, guaranteed.
It might get you both. It might get you triple entendre there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think you're so right about that.
Exactly. So what are we drinking tonight? I'm the usual. I'm a Voodoo Ranger guy on the show.
Yeah, I got a little IPA. Got a little.
Okay,
West Coast IPA in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Lemonade is sharing too much with us already here.
Yeah, that's well. He had a drink.
Oh,
yeah.
Are we sure?
No, but he capitalized it because that's not something I would do. Yeah.
No, you don't have to wear socks and slides. Just send me a picture. That's all it is. That's all.
Yeah. If you got socks on, that's fine. Picture's fine. Socks are socks. But yeah, I don't want bare feet. Yeah.
I do have a Blue Ranger as a backup. Yes, I do.
Of course, gotta have a backup. Yeah.
They got this new like 11% one.
Oh yeah. They're trying to get the bums outside the liquor store to drink Voodoo Ranger now. Like they're like, yeah, you can get get you about $6, yeah, that's
they're trying to get the homeless right there.
Yeah, that's the homeless guy IPA right there, the Voodoo Ranger 11%er, like that. That's what's up. I got this Tahoe, this little Tahoe beer. That's backup. That's getting poured later. Might do a live pour if you guys are lucky.
Yeah, we're getting called out by Nasi here. He said y'all need to do some stouts, put some hair on your chest.
Does that what that does? I mean, that's true. It is my heritage, the Irish Guinness Stout.
Yeah.
with the G. I should. I just don't really like them that much.
See. I used to drink a lot of whiskey, so like.
Stout would be up your alley a little more.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of fancy whiskey, like some
a
whiskey.
car bomb. You ever do a car bomb? I bet you would, because that's a shot of whiskey in the stout, right? Like, so you're good.
I've done that before. Yes.
Yeah, you had a lot of white friends then, yeah, because that's yeah, that's you had a few that you hit the bar with.
I used to be in a whiskey club, bro. I used to be in a whiskey club.
Damn, the whiskey club. Like, is that where they send you one or something? Or
no, we would go buy a bottle and we would all bring it together, and we'd all drink it. Dog, it was horrible. We would get so drunk. So fucking.
I can't do whiskey. I just can't do it. It's bad.
Yeah, because we would try, like, there would be like 12 people, and we would take shots of like every single liquor, just like try it.
Damn. Yeah, because you can't, like, if you tell your wife, like, I'm going to the bar to have a bunch of whiskey, she's like, nice try. But you're like, no, I'm going to a whiskey club. We talk about it. We talk about the notes and stuff. We will not be just as drunk when you come home.
My ex fiance, she used to get pissed because I used to go to those things all the time. I would come back just sit, like, fade, like low key blacked out. Because I remember one time the dude brought up the scotch. Like, because I remember one time, like, people didn't show up because usually like 12 people. And one time it was only 4 of us, and so we were just drinking. And the dude brought up the scotch, and it was over after that.
My my wife has an uncle. She probably wouldn't want me telling this story, but this dude is hella funny. You would get this because he likes a Macallan. So I forget the 2 numbers, right? But there's like a number this, and then there's another number. It's like let's say 8 and 12 or something like that. Let's just say that's the case. So he orders it, right? And they charge it. He orders like the higher end one, whatever the higher end number is. And he takes one sip and he goes, "That's not it. That's the 8. I need a new one." Like, he just, as soon as he took a take, nope, like that. He just put that right back in the thing. He's trying to charge me. He thought they were running a scam on him. It was fun. I never even tried that stuff, but it looked good.
That's some good ass whiskey.
Yeah, he knows the stuff. Yeah.
That's a real whiskey man. He's like, wait a second.
Yeah, he goes, nope. And he's like, I don't know what you just poured in there. I don't know what toilet you scooped that out of, but that was not this.
Yeah.
He had me dying.
Yeah, I used to be super bougie with the whiskey, man, but I'm back at it. I'm back at it, man. But we just a beer now, just a beer.
Yeah,
and, keeping it light.
I can handle tequila. I can drink like a gallon of tequila and it's fine. But I which is crazy because people like have a lot of hard times with tequila, famously. But whiskey, I black out, dude. Like off of nothing.
Yes, she was. She was a Raiders fan. That's actually how she got me. She's like, "Oh, I like the Raiders too." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
you do?"
They do that.
She got me.
Exactly.
It is funny, like how many girls like you're into the Raiders. Like, "Oh, I like the Raiders too." Do you really? Who's Max Crosby?
Yeah. She's like, I thought Max Vallis was a great 6th round pick. You're like, what?
Max Vallis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fucking Max Vallis.
Yeah, just like that. That's the one that will get you. You'd be like, actually, no. Yeah, this is a trap. CIA is sending her towards me.
Yeah. Brandon Coleman said it's all a lie.
Yeah, what happens is their uncle likes the Raiders. That's what it is. They have a little Raider barbecues at the house. That's fine.
Or like their dad or something like that, or like it's like a family thing. That's how it usually goes, man.
Yeah, which is, hey, it is what it is. Shout out to the ladies watching this channel though, not you. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, shout out to the Raiders fans. Because Raiders women TikTok is not that bad. It was better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, off-season content, guys. Sorry.
Seen the ones on Twitter, and no thanks.
I don't know. TikTok's a little better. A little better.
Gotcha. For sure.
Yeah, it wasn't Twitter. Yeah, I agree. They're a little.
Yeah, just come on. Yeah, Yeah. TikTok's anyways, there is ladies merch at the TDL store, ladies.
Yeah. We got all types of stuff for you, ladies. If you're watching here. All right. So today we'll be talking about Of course, OTAs, right? Or mini camp, I guess
Mhm.
is what they finished up here, the mini camp. And then we're gonna be talking about looking at who's gonna be our best rookie. We're gonna do a little voting that way. See who's gonna be our best rookie here to finish this season. And then of course we're gonna be doing our final here for the Mac pick 6 versus Ronald Curry final. So it's gonna be exciting to do that. I'm excited for that. Glenn, I didn't ask you, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm
How you
feeling
feeling?
great. Feeling great. Feeling great. Got off work a little early today. Had a little OT, but got off early. Was able to decompress. Hit the happy hour with the wife and stuff. So I'm
Okay,
charged.
okay,
I'm charged up. I'm charged up.
okay. Hit the happy hour.
Hit the
Yeah, all
happy
right.
hour. Yeah, we got a nice little happy hour spot by us, man. Oh man, it's the best.
I like that, man. Because Chandler is like basically died where I'm at, man. Is basically like everything's closed. So it's wild
Really?
out here. Yeah, it's wild.
That's not good.
It's not.
Is Arizona popping right? Their housing market's gone kind of down.
Like Phoenix is cool. Phoenix
Mhm.
is getting bigger, but like people are moving like the Queen Creek and like Santan Valley and shit. Like they're trying to get away
Mhm.
from yeah. But yeah, they're moving out there, and that's kind of where it's happening, man. And like everything's closing out here, so it's crazy. It's crazy
Mhm.
shit though, But Arizona's Arizona, bro. Like it is. Unless you want to go hiking a lot, and like art, either you like art or hiking. I mean, that's where you can really find a lot of things to do in Arizona.
I think I know what you're
Art,
trying to say. Yeah. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down there. Yeah.
art, hiking, and then like
Yeah.
if you want to chase women, some women in Scottsdale, it's really
Yeah.
get 3 options.
Doesn't
Get
sound
three
half bad,
options.
Marcus. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really isn't for some of you.
Yeah.
I like
I
art.
like I like the state of Arizona. I like going there. Yeah. Have family
Yeah,
out there. It's
I
fun.
enjoy it, but some people they want the bright city lights and stuff like that. It's not really out
It's
here.
not
It's
it.
just
It's
it's
not
just
it.
hiking and if you like to play golf,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just gotta learn to get up at 5 in the morning if you're gonna play golf.
oh yeah, 'cause it's gonna be packed because the boomers are out there, dog.
And
The
it's hot.
boomers.
And you gotta finish and you by the time you finish, you think you finish in by 12 p.m., you're gonna be good. No, no.
Yeah,
You're toast out there.
yeah, I agree. Isaiah, Denver is chill because like the Broncos are the nicest fans. When they talk shit, they're like, "Oh my god, look at
Yeah.
your jersey."
Yeah, every Broncos fan I ever met is just like, I don't like them. I'm not going to talk about them in this positive way, but they're always just like, well, you guys are crazy, Raiders. You guys are just
Yeah,
crazy. I'm just like, oh, that's all you got?
yeah.
I know,
They're the worst shit talkers ever. Like as a Broncos game, like
yeah,
you feel very comfortable.
yeah. The Chiefs fans are the ones we don't even speak of. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the ones.
you don't talk about those at all. All right, but today, like I said, we're gonna be talking about some OTAs here. I mean, mini camp has ended. Really, not too much really coming out of mini camp though. But of course, JPJ is a big story out of mini camp.
Yes, it is.
Really, really not doing too. It's bad disappointing with JPJ. I don't know what that's about, man. I guess we'll get more in depth of that, but it's just not something that gets you excited right at this point. With JPJ just not getting it done. Of course, then we'll talk about Mendoza, who was rumored. Well, not rumored, but they said he had some struggles. Right, when he gets the ones, what I thought was super interesting about the conversation before we get into it, like they didn't talk about the O line or who he's playing with. They just said he struggled. I'm like, well, who was he? Like he was going against ones, right? And then so that's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, it is our slow season, guys. We're super slow here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. It's I know that I will say it's been kind of an uneventful mini camp, which an OTA period, which I like a lot.
Mhm.
It's good. I don't really want a lot of events happening. So there's been a lot of stuff like if this is like our concerns, I feel pretty good about where they're at right now. Like,
Yeah,
okay, the guard, rookie quarterback, we'll see how long it takes. You're kind of feeling okay rather than, I know that everybody's really worried about Nakobe Dean. He's in the building. I don't know. He's in the building. It's not like he's like missing out. He's clearly hurt. We warned you guys about him being hurt all the time. That's probably going to happen. We're going to talk about another player, linebacker, who might be having one of the best Raiders offseason, and hardly anyone's talking about it except us. We've been talking about him for a long time. We'll talk about that later. The Minnesota Golden Gopher.
Yeah, 100%. We'll be talking about him too. But yeah, it has been a super slow offseason, man. And honestly, I like that.
Yeah,
I like it. I do. I like that it's slow. I like. I mean, the information we're getting out of it isn't anything really really bad. I know AOC kind of was making a lot of buzz. Kubiak was hyping him up, but then he threw an interception during the when he's working with the teams too as well. So, to me, what's really happening though is I feel like that we're getting more closer to Kirk Cousins is the damn starter, right? Like they feel that way. So, what are your thoughts about that? Because to me, like I feel like it should be a competition. But if Cousins is getting a day off, like that's it's kind of telling us something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I believe him when they signed Kirk Cousins to be a starter. I think I was one of the few people to believe him, or not few. That's not fair to say, but I think that's their plan. And with Mendoza, I've talked about this a lot. Like, I think we all want him to go out there and be ready, and I think he has the mental aptitude to learn anything you need to learn. But he's going to have to learn a lot of stuff. And do you want to? It's really easy as fans right now because we want to open up the Christmas present. We want to just open it up, but like once once you see it happen, like I remember Derek Carr's rookie year, right? And there are many more quarterbacks we can compare Mendoza to, but let's just go with the last time a Raiders rookie maybe was worth watching in development and stuff. Exactly. Derek Carr. And I remember it was like, start him. Man, the first few games, it was just like, man, why are we playing this guy? He's playing, he's learning and stuff. But I think Derek Carr developed a few bad habits. Yeah. That first year. I do think the pressure and things like that, yes, they eventually fix it with Rodney Hudson and Austin Howard and Osemele and all these guys. They eventually fix all this stuff, but there were bad habits, I think, installed in Derek Carr that we never got rid of. So I think with Mendoza, you have a chance to develop good. And it's not all, you don't just learn everything by playing. Like Jordan Love, like who knows what Jordan Love is if he plays as a rookie? Yeah. I think he'd be a lot more erratic. I think he would look like Utah State Jordan Love. I think there'd just be some highlight throws, but now he's a really good quarterback. And I think he benefited from that. Mahomes the same way and stuff. Like, maybe what came first, the chicken or the egg? Were they always good or were they not? We don't know. But Mendoza's coming from an RPO offense. I think he does have some tendencies. Some of his tendencies that are bad right now are things I don't really want to see happen as a rookie, which is taking sacks and drifting and kind of trying to run backwards out of the pocket. Things like that are ones that you really have to try to get somebody like Cousins who actually knows how to sit in the pocket, in theory, end of play, take a couple yards here and do that. It's not exciting, and I'm not even here to tell you Kirk Cousins is back to his old form. That is irrelevant to what I'm saying about Mendoza. It's not about is Kirk Cousins really good versus Mendoza. It's about, can we fix this while he's on the sideline a little bit?
Yeah. Because my thing is, like, of course Cousins is going to look great right now. He knows the offense. He already ran this offense. He already knows what Kubiak likes. He knows what Kubiak wants to do. He knows what Kubiak, his mindset is when it comes to offense. He knows these things more than anybody else in the building right now, right? Cousins ran this offense for a whole damn season, and he played pretty damn well in it. And to be honest, like Kirk Cousins playing doesn't bother me that much from like a win-loss perspective, right? I just think the way, like, we're doing this Mendoza series with me and Matt are doing the Mendoza series, and we're going through all the games. It's like, that's why I want him to play, because I feel like even if he made mistakes like week one and they weren't good or whatever, they maybe start off 0-4. We might see Mendoza like knock off like 6 games in a row to end the season because he gets better every single week. And that's why I feel like it's important to maybe he'll play, but Kirk Cousins is going to do well in this offense. And that's the thing. Like it's Kubiak does so well with quarterbacks that, a player like Cousins is going to play well no matter, what we think about it or what we think of him, because he's going to be able to make the right play calls. I think he's used Brock Bowers correctly, and he's going to make all these plays for him. So it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, and I think independent of the quarterback. So, like, let's talk about things the Raiders can fix this year. One of the things they can do is they can run. You look at what the Bears did last year. The Bears were one of the worst running teams going into last year. They became one of the best. You can do it in a year. It's not that hard. I mean, I won't say it's easy, but with the right coaching, the few tweaks in your personnel, you can run the ball well. And the Raiders have a lot of the tools in terms of backs needed. And I think the Bears came in with weaker backs. Like, I think Genti is better than the Bears backfield. So if they're able to run the ball, I like Mendoza in there. I think if they can't, though, I don't want to play him. Because you want to talk about Mendoza, like, he's had a great run game every single year that he's played in college. I mean, people don't talk about it with the Cal tape. Everyone, watch the Cal tape. Jaden Ott was awesome.
Yeah,
for Cal that year. Mm-hmm. And then last year you had the great run game they had. He's not used to throwing more than 25 passes in a game. A lot of times, like, I mean, that's what happens when you win a lot of college football games. So I get it. I'm if they were to throw him out tomorrow, like, then whatever. It's not a big deal to me. But I get what they're doing. Fix the run game, right? Fix the run game. Like, just do that. You can do that. Doesn't matter who's at quarterback. Fix the run game, and then I'll feel so much better about this team no matter who's playing quarterback.
Yeah, I agree, man. I if they fix the run game, then this offense is going to move no matter who's there. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true. I was wondering why there wasn't too many people here. People are really watching the World Cup like this, huh? Maybe this is working.
USA's playing right now. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just not a soccer guy at all in any way, shape, or form. I mean, go USA. I mean, I'm going for the USA. I hope they win, but just yeah. Other than that, whatever.
It was funny. I saw some girl on TikTok. She was like talking about how the reason why we don't like soccer is because of, like, immigrants, and I was thinking, no, we don't like soccer because we suck.
Yeah, and it's just a European ass sport. I'm sorry, like, it just the sport itself is very not American. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch it, and I'm not hating on it. I just mean you watch it like it's meant to be enjoyed at the pub with some points, mate. With some points at the pub, mate. It's meant for that. Like, I don't want to hate on it, like, because I don't like when people hate. Like, I like baseball. It's people, I can't watch baseball. I get it. It's not for me. It's that sport's not for you. I think baseball is a very American sport, though. You know what I mean? It's just different. Soccer is just it's like skating on grass. You know what I mean? It's like grass hockey, basically.
Yeah.
And without the hitting, if you hit, I mean, you can't hit people in soccer.
But to me, if we keep it real, if US is good at soccer, do you think more people watch it, right? If they're really good?
Yeah, for sure. Like, if we had the top of the top, right? Like, if we had the top of the top, 100% we would watch it. But I don't know. I don't watch Ronaldo, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, I wouldn't. That's the thing, is I know I can only speak for myself. I wouldn't. But yes, you're right. The ratings would go up.
Yeah, 100%. If they, I think that's the biggest problem why, like, soccer is not big, because I think it's bigger here than it usually is. But yeah, because like, who's on the U.S. team? I don't know any of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Freddie Adu, is he still around? No. I don't know. I have no idea. He's probably like 40 now.
Some guy named Florian Balogun scored as a hat trick.
You telling me I got to stop the TDL live stream and go watch Florian Balogun?
See, the thing is, the US be cheating too.
Yeah.
Like, you're not American, bro. Let's get
I know. I mean, we do that with hockey. Like, you'll be like, my name is Fjorn Bjornsson, and I'm the goalie for the Carolina Hurricanes. Canada never wins the cup. And you're like, yeah, because you got guys named Fjorn Bjorgensen playing in hockey. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's cheating. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know damn well, bro, your family's not from America.
No.
With the name Florian Balogun.
Well, the World Baseball Classic ruined that, too. I seen the guy for the Yankees who's like a white guy, Austin, whatever. He was playing for the Dominican thing because it's like his grandma or something. I was like, nah, get out of here.
Oh, the World Baseball Classic, they got like a 1%. They would go play for that team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jorge Posada was the coach of Team Italy. I'm like, dude, you're from the Dominican Republic. Like, I said, what? What? I look over. I said, is that Jorge Posada? And he was like, yeah, having pasta. He was twisting fork around pasta, like in the dugout and stuff. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah,
Yeah, see, yeah. His family's Nigerian. It's called cheating. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah. They should NIL for soccer, like where it's like, hey, I don't care where you're from, put some money up. That'd be fun. Just global soccer draft. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
I don't know. I because I used to watch soccer when I was little, but U.S. always was terrible, man.
Yeah. The ladies won back in the day. I remember Brandy Chastain, right? When they won back in the day, and then she tried to be the kicker for the Niners in training camp. It was
no offense, Glenn, but this is like saying the Mercury have Arizona championships.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not defending it. But yeah, I just remember a championship got won. I swear she went to training camp and tried to kick field goals for the Niners, and they were like, what? Because they had Joe Cortez at the time, and he could not get the ball off the ground. He was like, he had the yips, and they were trying everybody. They're like, bring in Brandy Chastain. That's the last time I watched soccer, I think.
Yeah. Ron K. Nice said, me and Max are sober. I drink so much whiskey in Ireland. They said they'd pick the potato famine over me coming back.
Yeah, he tore up Ireland. They said Ronknice 6007 is not allowed in Ireland anymore. We'd rather lose all our livestock and farming and dairy cattle.
Yeah. Irish whiskey is just too it has too much peppermint in it to me. Like, I don't know why they like. Am I trying to make my breath smell better or drink here? It just
is that like Bushmills? Is that Irish whiskey?
I don't know. It's just so there's so much peppermint in it. Like. like why is there so much peppermint in this damn whiskey? Like it really tastes that way. Like even Conor McGregor's, you know what I mean?
Oh, what's that called? Something old. What's that called? I seen it in the store the other day. Oh gosh, big ass poster of him. I forget what it's called. Proper something.
Yeah. But it's just so much peppermint in it. Like why is this like what is? You know.
Yeah, the celebrity tequilas go kind of hard, even though they're fake. Like it's not like their tequilas. The Matthew McConaughey's got some good tequila. It's called Pantalones.
Brandon is mad. We slandered his ancestors here.
I'm Irish, Brandon. Glenn Rockney.
We didn't mention the Scottish though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got a little bit of that too. I did 23andMe. It's come on, yeah. Scotland, no, that's different. That's different. Slander, bro. Come on, bro. That's me. That's me.
It's funny. 23. I'm actually like 18% Scottish, which is like I don't know what that means. But
that's why you like the whiskey.
so I like whiskey and heavy metal.
Yeah,
right
you're 18 proof Scottish. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. No, I had some kind of like Ivory Coast. I was like Ivory Coast. I was like, what family member was that? What happened there? Yeah, it was great.
I mean, the Moors did rule Spain, so that's why I was like, maybe there's some overlap. I don't know what that means.
I think what they do on those things. I have a conspiracy theory on 23andMe. I mean, I got a lot of them. I'll give you the most basic one, but but all I'm saying is the one they do is they give you they probably give you they're like give them 3% something you wouldn't expect. Like just to shake it up,
out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just roll a die. Like they see a picture of you and they'd be like, "I bet he'd freak out if he found out he was Scottish," And then they put that as a little bit. I bet they do that. They just make
I could see that. I could see that. Like them just messing with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just be like, like mine was the Ivory Coast. I was like, what? Like that was just nuts. Yeah,
Giz Black, everybody. I don't know if you guys...
I had to look that up. I was like, well, Ivory, that could be right. But,
well, I know you're black, man. I know you're black.
I'm just saying. Like, I looked at the thing and it said Ivory Coast. I said Ivory Coast, bro. Like that's crazy. They're like the first team out in the World Cup a lot of times.
Because the thing is about that shit, like back then, like there was no like race. So like if I'm Scottish, like what does that really mean? Like there could be black people in Scotland. It doesn't really mean anything.
Ooh, they should invent a time machine for you to go back in time and find out.
Exactly.
You take the 23andMe thing, and they'll be like, now you're back in Scotland where that family member was. You'll find out. Might get dangerous, but yeah.
Like I said, it's totally irrelevant. But I actually found like a crest from Scotland of like my family's name. So like,
Damn. Oh, you got one of them old ass gravestones over it? Yeah,
like
with the
Watisse,
moss,
yeah.
with the moss all over it and stuff. Yeah, that's tight.
I found that crest,
little
bro.
Gaelic like thing on there. That's sick.
It was fucking wild. I was like, God damn, we're really Scottish. This is weird. Anyways, all right. Ryan L's voicemail here. Then we get to tougher topic here.
What up, Gillian? It's your boy Ryan the Lion. Shout out to Baby Shug. All love to the king. Just calling in with a little weather report. Sounds like there's like a tornado warning at Raiders OTAs. An Anoka tornado warning. And then my boy, Anoka tornado legend and Minnesota Golden Gopher legend Cody Lindenberg getting first team reps to linebackers. You guys have no idea what this means to the northwest suburbs of Minneapolis, Minnesota. More so, I want to know, is this real? Is my boy going to see the field with the Raiders this year? I'll hang up and listen. Love you guys.
All right.
I'll hang up and listen. That's old school right there. Yeah. You ever listen to Art Bell, Coast to Coast, the paranormal ones? He's half the time he's a caller. Turn your radio off. You cannot listen at the same time as calling me. But yeah, first off, Ryan, it's very real. Look at the Raiders depth chart. Go to Raiders.com. Look at the depth chart at linebacker. If Nakobe Dean gets hurt, which I'm sorry, that's when Nakobe Dean gets hurt. I'm not trying.
He's already hurt, bro.
He's already hurt. He's already hurt. So there's that. He's playing. Like they don't have other linebackers that are going to play over him. And I will say with Lindenberg, he had a great year on special teams. Like he was probably the best Raiders special teamer last year.
Yeah,
on the team. They didn't kick
the Pro Bowl. Man.
AJ Cole. We'll say AJ Cole. He's a great punter. So other than AJ Cole, he's the best. And because Daniel Carlson didn't have a good year, we didn't have a great return game or anything. Cody Lindenberg was almost made the Pro Bowl as a special teamer last year. That means you can tackle. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how fast he is, and we'll find out. But he's gonna play this year. They didn't do anything else at the position.
Yeah, and to me, Brandon said he's only playing because the Dean is down. But I mean, Eichenberg's still on his team. Like,
it's true, but I mean, is he
Tommy Eichenberg's still in the football team? Cody Lindenberg has jumped Tommy Eichenberg. He is a third linebacker. Mm-hmm. So if anybody goes down, right? And the thing is, people are saying he's playing well too. Like it's not a thing. And they're asking me about him on the radio. They're asking me, like what kind of player he is. I'm like, he's just he's like when you built a linebacker and you thought of a linebacker in your life, that's Cody Lindenberg. Cody Lindenberg. He's a captain. He has the green dot on. He knows every single thing that's happening around him. Like there's a lot to say about what he can do. And to be honest, let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it real. If he ends up being a starting linebacker, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. He's a 7th round pick, man. I mean, that's not
a great thing. Yeah.
Honestly, I think he can be. And there's some limitations, but I feel like he could be as good as Robert Spillane. You know what I mean?
Right. But him and Quay Walker would be an interesting combination because Quay Walker is that athletic freak who can run himself out of a play, but also get you a 4-yard tackle for a loss, like really change again. Like Quay Walker is going to be an absolute like Harvey Dent, flip a coin. Like this is either going to be the best play of your life or the worst play of your life. And linebacker play is about consistency, right? Like I think linebackers need to be consistent more than any position on defense. Corners can flash. I mean, I will say safeties as well, but in the spine of the defense, right? Let's say defensive tackle, linebacker, and safety, you need to be consistent because one bad play will wreck a game. Despite what Rob Leonard said last week, I do believe one bad play can wreck the game. And I think Lindenberg can be that consistent guy where, okay, he might get beat somewhere to a spot. I think that's going to happen here and there, but I think he's going to be able to make some plays. And I think he's going to play a lot during the preseason. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to make some big plays. And again, the team did not address it that much in the offseason. They signed 2 guys, and that's it.
That's it.
They signed 2 guys, and you might have 3 linebackers on the field sometimes. So He's going to play. I mean, to Ryan, I mean, he's saying into the Northwest Minneapolis suburbs. I mean, if the first big Cody Lindenberg play, it's going to be like when the town sees the UFO for the first time. It's going to be like the kids playing softball. Everybody stops, the ball like dribbling in left field. They're going to look at this big screen and they're going to see Cody Lindenberg, hometown hero. Old lady in her house is going to see Cody Lindenberg making a big play. I love it. I hope he's a Raiders folk hero. I really do.
Yeah.
Stuart Schweigert, I hope he's one of those guys.
Yeah. Kenny P is tripping me out. I'm not going to post what he's saying, but she made me laugh.
Yeah, no, Kenny. I think I might have set him off with the 23andMe thing. I'm sorry. That might have been my fault. That might have been on me.
Shout out Kenny P, man. You always keep us honest, though.
It's Kenny Powers. That's actually who's in it. It's Kenny Powers.
Okay, it's Kenny Powers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shout out to him, though. But yeah, to be honest, I think that's a great thing for Lindenberg to be getting a shot like that, right? And because obviously at this point, let's keep it real. Is Dean gonna get hurt?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It feels inevitable at this point. I mean, you're hurt already, bro. Like you're always hurt, so you need somebody like that to come in and make a play. And hopefully Lindenberg can become that guy. But, man. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, I wish there was a little bit more on the depth chart if we're being real. Like I do wish they had like a kind of a day 3 or 4 free agency. I know the Raiders day 3 and 4 free agency was a bit off because of the max deal that didn't happen. And they had to kind of stop spending right there. But I do wish there was like one more linebacker above Lindenberg, because I am a little worried about him just stepping in and playing right away. But I don't know. These type of things do happen for teams. 7th round picks come in and play linebacker. Like they do. Yeah. It wouldn't be that crazy.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to some of these questions here. I mean, most of them. I just want to let you know, guys, we are giving away, if I still got it up here. That's not it. We are giving away a TDL white hat. Right, we're gonna make sure I get this screen shared here. Boom. There we go. All right, so you get the giving the TDL white hat today, $1.99, and the TDL slides. And also, just another reminder: if you won last week, make sure you hit me up, just because I don't mind saving the money, but shit,
right?
Come on, guys. I feel like I robbed from you. You know what I mean? I feel like it's robbery. So. Make sure you gotta hit that up about that. But we're giving away the slides and the hat. So if you add $1.99, we're gonna do the giveaway at the end of the show. All right, guys. But let's get some of these questions here. Also, why haven't we heard anything about Crawford or Johnson? Dalton Johnson got an interception.
Actually, he did. Interception on Aiden O'Connell in 7-on-7. Crawford, anybody in the trenches right now, Pad's got to go on, in my opinion. Pad's got to go on. Like defensive line until the pads go on, I just don't care. Sorry. I care about like what kind of shape you're in and stuff, but the reason you're kind of hearing about DBs, quarterbacks, receivers, linebackers, kind of people playing off the ball a little bit, that's kind of what this time is. But in the trench, even when they said like Caleb Rogers looked really good, I'm like, why? How do you look really good at camp without pads on as an offensive lineman? Like I can see you saying like he looks like he's in good shape, he knows what he's doing, maybe he looks like he's picking up the system well, but in terms of like looking really good, I gotta see pop somebody.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Ryan, if I owe you a wife beater, man, just hit me up, man, so I can hook you up, bro. Oh, you owe your wife beater here. It's a snapback. It's a snapback. It's a snapback for that. All right, so let's get to this JPJ topic because ex-Raider wide receiver JPJ won't start a single game. The fuck? So go ahead, answer that question. I gotta go pee real quick, Glenn. So go ahead, answer that question. Go ahead.
Yeah, this piss break is brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. Everybody go to that was Ryan Hogue, who I'll be honest, I've never heard of that guy. And they were like, he played for the Raiders. I'm like, I think he had some valuable things to say, but I'm like, okay, whatever. He knows a lot about the Raiders, this guy? Like he's not going to play. I will say with JPJ, and again, I don't judge offensive line until the pads come on. It's pretty tough to say that. This is the third administration coming in on the Raiders that maybe has some questions about JPJ. I don't know. I think a lot of us are scared that he goes to another team and he becomes an all-pro. But I think it's safe to say at this point that he's an injury risk. Plus, I don't know how serious he takes football. This guy's a physical freak. This guy's got all the talent in the world to do what he does, but 3 different coaching staffs. Now, I won't vouch for the prior Raiders coaching staffs, but I think I'm a pretty big fan of Clint Kubiak so far. I think he's pretty good at evaluating talent. I think Rick Dennison's seen quite a little bit. If they're seeing something, it's like, you ever know that guy, that person, right? That person who's like that always sounds like their friends are turning on them constantly, and then you're like, yo, you lost like 10 friends in the last year, though. Are you the problem?
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel that way about JPJ. You're like, what is he, like 6'4", 330 something? You should just be killing people, like, constantly. You should just be out there killing people. You should be healthy. You should be injuring other people. The guy got a concussion in practice like that. There's a lot of weird stuff about him. So I get it. I get why we're like, man, this has to be the year. I get it. But I'm also not going to lose sleep over they've used 2 top 100 picks on guards in the last 2 years. They've done. I know Spytek says he likes to stock up linemen, but there's got to be a reason they're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to have to go out there and take the job. He's going to have to show that he's healthy, and he's going to have to take that job. And I understand, right? This report is that he missed practice because of injury or something. Then he came back in and he was with the first team. So we're not exactly sure where he does stand with the team.
Uh-huh.
But it's weird that he's not just like the starter right now. Like, why can't you win it? I don't think 3 consecutive coaching staffs are missing on the same thing about JPJ.
To be fair, I don't know if it's an injury thing. That's the thing with the whole Killer Rodgers thing. Is it an injury thing, or is it an actual competition? Right? Because I hope it's a competition, because I don't want Spencer Burford to play.
Right.
So there's 2 sides to this, right? Like, I hope it's an injury because maybe it's an injury and that he's stuck. But if it's competition, hopefully they give competition to Spencer Burford, because I hear too much about him playing.
Yeah.
And I'm not excited about that. I just think it's going to go extremely wrong. Right. But I think with JPJ's problem is I feel like that he is like an Animal House jock.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what he is.
Chris Farley. Yeah.
He's a Chris Farley, Jim Belushi type of guy. John Belushi. John Belushi's the one that died, right? Yeah. John. It's John, right? I was trying to remember John.
Mm-hmm.
But he's that type of guy. It feels like that he's that kind of, that's the way he plays football too. He plays football like he drinks a lot of beer. And he was at the party doing kickstands. That's how he plays football. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When you're an offensive lineman, you're guard, and you're 20 yards on the field, you're diving into people. You know what I mean? You're not the most all the way there football player. Okay. Now the thing is, though, I mean, he is a good player, though. That's my whole problem with this. Is like, if he was a wide receiver, would they be making this big of a deal of it?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, look at AJ Brown. AJ Brown was on a winning team and was bitching.
Yeah, but he's made Pro Bowl. He made Pro Bowls before this happened.
So that's my thing. Like if he could still maul people, and you could put him in the position where he is winning, and you can get him into win, like, he's still talented,
right?
And he's still a good blocker. Like, he plays well. Like, when he's on the field, he plays well. It's not like there's I mean, are there some bad games here and there? Sure. Is he like the best guard in the world? No. Right. But I mean, there's still a lot of elements where if he's healthy, you can make it work. And that's what my thing with JPJ. Like, sure, is he a little bit of a wild boy? Maybe people, and I think that's a little bit of the offensive line and what people expect for offensive linemen. They expect them to be like these super smart, nerdy guys, like these nerdy guys who like just do, come into film and watch games all the time, and they're quiet, and they don't talk a lot, they don't make a lot of noise, they don't make a lot of attention to themselves. But JPJ is a little bit of a difference, right? That's why he's diving into people. I mean, he wants to, He wants people to see that he's what he's doing, right? He wants people to see his blocks. And he wants people to see how he's working out there. And I don't know if that maybe rubs some coaches the wrong way because that's not what offensive linemen really do. But I just think you can't ignore the talent, in my opinion. Like I feel like teams are like really getting into, because we saw with Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly put Jordan Meredith in front of him, and that's fine. Like, do I think he could play center? Can he play center doing what he does? No. Can he play guard? I think he can. I think he's smart enough and understands offensive linemen enough where he could play guard, where he can get to like the second level and stuff like that. He can't play center though. I 100% agree with that. You can't play center if you're going to be that type of personality that he has for offensive linemen. But I like Caleb Rogers, but he's not JPJ. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah, I mean, I want him to win. I want him to win the job. I just, it's like, man, there's a pattern recognition element to him, and I'm not gonna say that the Antonio Pierce and Pete Carroll coaching staffs are great, but I'm pretty excited about this coaching staff, and it almost looks like we can't say quite yet that that's what they're seeing, because it does still work with the first team and stuff. So you can't be like, okay, they think he stinks. No, they don't think he stinks. It's just he's not the unquestioned starter. I think we're waiting for a coach to come in and go, what are you guys thinking? This guy's a Pro Bowler. That's what we're waiting for them to do. And it just has that hasn't quite happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're correct in terms of that he is the most talented guard on the team, and that he also plays like Chris Farley, John Belushi, and stuff like that. And he's kind of that type of guy, and that it is still probably better if he's the starter. And I hope they don't do the Spencer Burford kind of thing. I don't mind if it's a competition between Rodgers and JPJ. Like, to me, that's actually a pretty fun competition. If Rodgers picks up if Rodgers isn't quite as dominant, but just is in the right spot all the time, you're kind of like, okay, that's what do I like there? That's a fun trade-off experiment to do in your head. You're like, okay, I could have a couple games like the Bears game last year where Genty's just running all over the place because JPJ, Miller, and they're killing everybody. But then I could also have just dud games from JPJ, like that Chiefs game, right? Like you could have that. But what if Rodgers gives me just league average guard play every week? What's better? What's better in your opinion? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think it's interesting.
I don't know. I feel like I still take JPJ.
Okay. So you'd rather have the high. You'd rather have like, nah, we killed somebody because of him.
Yes.
Okay.
I would.
Fair.
That's just the type of lineman I like, though, as a preference thing. Right. Like Rodgers is consistent, but he's not like a mauler. Like JPJ there's times where JPJ will take somebody's damn head off. Right. And I get excited.
Yeah, sure.
And that's kind of the difference that I have with what he can do, is like, there's just so much talent there. Like, just get him to the point where he doesn't have to be this like super smart guy. And if you get him away from center, okay, you got him away from center, right? Where he doesn't have to read things. Because even when because we got to keep it real, guys. Do the Raiders beat the Chiefs if JPJ doesn't snap the ball early? Maybe I know Dylan Parham tapped him, but come on, dog. Like, you got that's like the perfect example of why he shouldn't play center. Is that Chiefs game? They're driving on the field. It's 19-17, and he snaps the ball early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what he looks like to me. But at guard, sure, did he get his ass whipped by Chris Jones? Yes. But for like the rest of the season, like when he came in, he started playing. He played well. Like he played well against the Colts. He played well against the Bears. He played well against the whatever week 2 game he played. Every game he played. I mean, I think the Patriots game he played all right against the Patriots. But Milton Williams is a dog, and then he ended up getting hurt. But like he was a dog, early on, and and Tonga was tearing up Jordan Meredith anyway. So like it's all, to me. There's too much talent there for you to play these games with him, in my opinion. And the thing is, like, I hate to say this, but how much are these guys watching so they can actually pick up what's actually happening at
what
the
do you
press
mean?
conference? Like the writers, the sports writers. I'm saying this real quiet.
Okay. Yeah, they couldn't hear that. Only us and the educated fan base could hear that. But yeah. Well, I'll say it for you then. So you're saying so Marcus is not saying this. I am.
Okay.
I would never going to be a Raiders beat writer. I feel like Marcus will be at a press conference one day pretty regularly. So when we talk about JPJ, these writers are not picking it up like what's happening here of the, let's say, we want this guy. We want to take the training wheels off this guy. We want to just give him the job, but there's maybe this one thing that's stopping us every time from doing it. And every staff's seeing it, whether they're a good staff, whether they're a bad staff. Every staff is just seeing this one thing going, huh? Yeah, last year of Brendan Carroll, if it was just an off year and Brendan Carroll didn't start him or didn't deem him a starter, and Chip Kelly was like, yeah, fine, whatever. I would throw that year out, but the year before he was hurt in camp, and by the way, when he was hurt in camp, we still don't know why. 2 years ago, the Telesco, that his rookie year, we still didn't get an explanation what happened then. Of the he just missed a bunch of time. The Michael Mayer thing too. That was in the same year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
we had two unexplained second round pick guys just missing time for a long time. No answer whatsoever. Nothing. All right. I'm not saying we're privy to that information, but it is kind of weird that that's happened. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope he goes out there and wins the job. Because the problem is once the Raiders get rid of him, that's when he'll take football seriously.
Yeah.
That's always I hate being the Raiders are always the team that does that. That's the problem. Is they're we drafted this guy, maybe, I know there was a debate between him and Graham Barton at the time. Yeah. Graham Barton sucks, by the way. I don't think anybody realizes he's not good at football. So the Spytek and Jason Light thing, I'm not even sure he's not. Graham Barton has not been a good NFL player.
Yeah.
So the whole thing hasn't worked in that thing, but the JPJ saga, I think we're all just waiting to kind of just go that's our starting guard for a long time.
You know what's interesting about Spytek? I remember I do the Draft Professors podcast. I was on there with a Bucks guy, and he told me that Spytek made all the picks. It wasn't just
right. It's interesting, but he hasn't traded him. I feel he said he got offers last year. There's something. This is one of the more odd things that the Raiders have had.
Because he's so talented. Can you really to be honest? When you bring in a new offensive line coach, right? Brendan Carroll was terrible, right? And JPJ played pretty well as a center. Pretty well as a rookie. He wasn't great, but it was good, right? We had fans excited, they hit on the pick. So going into year 3, he still has a talent, and that's why I still think they should give him a chance.
Yeah,
I think they got to bet on the talent. They got to bet they can coach him up. Whatever's wrong with him, to be honest, him playing guard, he's natural. He's a good offensive lineman just naturally. I think he's just one of those guys. That's what I'm talking about. He's more like a wide receiver at offensive lineman, because I think he's just a natural offensive line guy where he just understands things naturally. Right? It's just instinctful. But that's why you can't play center though, because center in the NFL you got to be able to point shit out, right? You can't just
cerebral.
you just can't play. But at guard, you tell JPJ to run inside zone, he's gonna know what to do, right? You tell JPJ we're doing outside zone, he's gonna know what to do. It is instinctful. He's just an instinctful offensive lineman, offensive guard. That's why I think you should play him, and that's why I don't think they should bullshit with it. Because even if you play Caleb Rodgers, right, who I always thought was a tackle, so he's always making that adjustment. I thought he played well last year for making that move and to get thrown in there. I thought he played pretty well, but he's not JPJ. JPJ has the talent, that you got to bet on. You got to bet on the talent at the end of the day. You can bet on whatever you want to talk about. If you're going to throw DJ Glaze out there by himself, it was the same draft class, right?
Yes, 2nd and 3rd round.
I don't care if DJ Glaze understands the playbook better. You got the more JPJ is talented as hell. Let him get out there, let him figure it out. He's not stupid out there at guard. So he's not like, missing stunts and things like that. He's just a crazy man. And that's why I think you got to play him. You got to play him out there.
I think the problem with him though is that it's weird. Like when you're so close to like what could be an elite guard, when you have that one thing that person just won't do, it can be more frustrating. Like what I mean is I think JPJ has the talent to be an elite NFL guard. Elite. Yeah. Like he has the talent. I don't think he's Quentin Nelson, but I think he's a step below, right? Like in terms of talent. But the thing about it is like when you see it and it's like, okay, it shouldn't look like a massacre against Chris Jones. Yeah, you can lose a few reps. Absolutely. Of course, that's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? That's a Hall of Famer. He's going to whoop your ass every once in a while. But it shouldn't, like, the reason you're losing every snap to him is because you don't take football seriously.
Yeah.
That's why.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and I understand as a coach going, like, you're so good, but you lose to these guys constantly. And does that not embarrass you? Does that not make you want to, like, you know what I mean? These people, these junkies, these football junkies that coach you, minus Brendan Carroll. But like these people that junkies that coach you go like, how can you not want it so bad? And I'm speculating a lot here. This might not even be the problem, but how is it not the problem? Size, speed, athleticism. Like it's all there. He's had great games in the NFL. He's done it. We know he can. When he's playing a league average defensive tackle, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 100%. Over. If a guy is just if there's just a guy on the other side of him, done. See you later. We're not worried about that guy all day. But if a guy's got a Pro Bowl to his name, it's like they know how to beat him because they know what he doesn't work on.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought up the whole like league average. What if you brought the league average guy that just knew how to stay afloat? Because he pays attention. And that's why I hope the competition is against Rodgers and JPJ. Spencer Burford, to me, you are behind emergency glass. You are this is one of those games, Spencer, you might have to play. That's what I hope.
Clint, if Mrs. Burford's out there week 1, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't like I hope I'm wrong. I hope he has a 90 elite PFF grade. Yeah. I hope. But man, he got benched on a great 49ers team. Like they didn't have to bench him because they were in the NFC Championship game. They're like, you know what? We're not going to win this game if we play this guy.
Yeah. He'd still be a 49er. He'd still be a 49er if you would.
They're like, we aren't going to win. Yeah. We're not going to the Super Bowl if we play this guy this week. And they were right.
They
and they win the Super Bowl.
They could pay him what the Raiders are paying him right now if they liked it. And here's the thing with JPJ, you're not going to get anything for trading him. Nobody's trading a second round pick for him.
No,
nobody's trading a third round pick for him. You just got to figure this out. And I'm with you, Marcus. At this point, I know that we're supposed to compete for everything. Let me just get a year of him, and just so I can know it doesn't work. A year uninterrupted, so I know it doesn't work.
Yeah, they're getting 7th for JPJ. Probably at this point, or 6th.
Yeah, exactly. Unless some guy just absolutely was like, "No, I had an A+ elite grade. I'll give you a 5th." But again, those don't get you going.
Yeah,
those don't get any sort of thing like that. Doesn't get any pulse going for your body. So it's kind of like Michael Mayer. Everybody talks about we should trade Michael Mayer because we have Brock Bowers. Michael Mayer's not going to get you anything. It's cheaper to keep him on the Raiders right now. At this point, you got to figure out if it works or not.
All the Nigerians scored for the U.S. men's team 4-1. Nigerians went off. All right, so who do you guys think will actually start the majority of the year at left guard, right tackle? Oh, that's a great question.
I think Spencer Burford wins the job. I'm sorry. I think it's gonna happen. I think he wins the job.
I do too. It's depressing.
But I do think I do think Caleb Rogers has a chance to start at guard. I do. I think you might get Burford and Rodgers. I'm telling you. And I'm sorry, what was the other position? Right tackle?
Right tackle, yeah, right tackle.
Right tackle, it's Glaze. I think Glaze gets it.
Yeah, I think Glaze wins too. I think Glaze wins. They are playing Grant at right tackle though.
They are, and I'm to me, if I have a pennant and I'm waving like a preseason thing, I want Charles Grant to win that job. But he has to earn it. Like I want to see it and go, okay, that's our right tackle. And I think they don't have any allegiance to either of those guys. They didn't draft them either. I mean, Spytek did, but Kubiak was not there when they drafted either of those guys. So I hope Grant wins that job. But it does feel like Glaze seems to be. We talk about coaching staffs that love a certain player when they take a Raiders job. He's the complete opposite of JPJ. Every coaching staff loves DJ Glaze. He must be the most coachable player of all time. But the problem is he just is never going to, against an athletic rusher, he's just never, it's never going to, it doesn't matter how much football he watches. He could watch film for 24 hours with the Clockwork Orange thing holding his eyes open. Like that. He could do that all day and they'd be like, okay, I got it. I know his moves. I know exactly. Okay, but you can't stop him. That's the problem with DJ Glaze. But if a league average guy is on the offside, is on the other side of him rushing against him, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. But if anybody's over that,
sick like orange. I think people say his brain is affected by devils.
Yeah. Classic movie, by the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I agree.
Classic movie, great book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't Rodgers play well when they finally put him in? Yeah, he did. But the thing is, because my dream, if you guys want to know, my dream is Rodgers and JPJ. So Rodgers at left guard.
I agree.
JPJ at right guard. That's my dream.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? If I was going into this year, that's what I would be thinking. But they like Spencer Burford. And the thing is, like, how long does Spencer Burford last before Caleb Rodgers has to play left guard and JPJ has to play right guard? They're going to have to do that lineup at some point, in my opinion.
Yeah, because even Burford and JPJ kind of works a little bit because if you feel like you're able to take Burford and put him in between Linderbaum and Miller, you're like, okay, I might be able to do a few things there. And then you have, like that makes a little sense. Like you can kind of make him your weak link, hide him a little bit. But if it's Burford and then another starter, I'm just like, man. That's the thing is that this is kind of why I don't want to play Mendoza right now because I don't know what this lineup is.
Yeah. Which worries me a little bit. I am worried about that, like, because it's not really, I think Glaze can play okay, right? I think Glaze
he's an okay tackle.
He's an okay tackle. He is. He's an okay right tackle at this point. Maybe if he plays better and he takes another step, maybe he could become like an average to above average right tackle.
He could be like a Morgan Moses.
Yes, that's a great comp right there. Yeah. That's a great ceiling for it. Really is.
Yeah, just any team would love to have you on a 1-year deal.
Exactly, and that's what you really want DJ Glaze to become. But if you're betting on that, him and Colton Miller, it's the interior is very important, especially for the quarterbacks they have. They have Kirk Cousins, Mendoza, and even if you go AOC, right? I mean, if you can't block inside, like all those guys are done. So they got to make sure the interior is correct, and I hope they just think about pass protection. Because I don't care what Spencer Burford does in the running game. I'm sorry, I don't care. You're still throwing the ball 500 times a year.
Yeah.
He can't pass block. He just can't. I'm sorry. Like they asked me this question about him. They always try to talk to me about him on the radio spot. And I have to hold it back because this is a positive Wednesday. You gotta be positive Raider fans. And I just want to tell all Raider fans that he sucks because he does. So you can't pass with him. You can't pass with him on the field.
This is Alex Kappa all over again.
It's worse because he's 25.
Wow. See, that's why I thought it was better, is because he was 25. But okay,
it's worse, man. Kappa was okay at center. We put him at center. He was okay.
Yeah, he was.
Burford is the worst pass blocking guard in all of football.
Yeah,
I don't care how he looks at. I don't care how good it looks to reach block. He's on wide zone. It looks great. He can move. I don't care. We got to pass at some point. This is modern NFL.
Yeah.
The run game's coming back, but the run game's not going to fully come back where it's like 60 to 40 like it used to be in like the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, right? If it does come back, it's going to be like 52-48, or it's going to be like 48% run, 52% pass, right? or it's going to be like 56% pass, 44% run, which I feel like is the perfect balance. Like if the Raiders 2 years from now with Mendoza that 56% pass, 44% run, that's what you want, right? Because you get play action, you get all that shit out of it.
I
you're still, you complete, but you're still getting 56% passing, and he can't pass block. That's my whole problem. It's like, but whatever. Like I'm not in the coaching staff. I trust these guys, but goddamn, come on, guys. I know you watched that damn film. What film are you watching?
What you hope is in the same way that Kubiak took away the Raiders decal. You're hoping like, okay, Spencer Burford's a starter, go beat him. That's what you're hoping happens in Raiders camp is, okay, I'm making you earn the Spencer. You know what I mean? Like I'm with you. You've already got your guy that stinks on the team, and I will say every offensive genius in the league has some guard that they would risk it all for. Some dumbass guard that
I don't know why
they would never. They all do it. They all do it. I bet you if you looked under the hood of every team with some offensive mastermind, every fan base is like, why is this guard playing? So let's hope Kubiak is that offensive mastermind and that this is the weird thing we have to put up with. And I'm with you. But again, the pads are not on. Let's get the pads on. Let's see how it looks. I hope it's Tonka Hemingway taking Spencer Burford to the woodshed in camp.
Me too.
You're like, Tonka looks like Warren Sapp in camp. And what I'm gonna read out of that is he's whooping Spencer Burford's ass. Is what I'm hearing. Like, and that's no disrespect to Tonka because I think he had a nice rookie season last year. But it's just that's I need to see that.
You know, he said, are they running the ball 50 times a game with Burford?
They want to.
Wait till the pass come on and Butler turns Burford into a turnstile or Big East or other DTs. You can't pass block.
Saeed am I saying that right? Saeed?
Yeah, Saeed. Yeah.
He's been blessing us with lots of super chats. We should go through them.
Okay, I got you, my dude Saeed, my dude. It might be just reputation of his problems with other coaching following around like
miasma.
Miasma. Who's that?
Miasma. I don't know. I've heard the term. I don't know enough of it.
If he puts his head down and works, we'll be fine. And then Glenn, how come we actually evaluate any of the classes in the past couple of years when it's been a rotation of coaches and playbooks? Same for Linderberg. We can't evaluate until honestly this year. That's good.
I mean that's a fair point for sure. And the opportunity we have with Kubiak and Mendoza being here is we do have a chance to have Kubiak for 10 years at least. Like we do have that opportunity. I hope it happens. I'm not guaranteeing that it happens. I'm hoping that it happens to where we can plug these players in and go, do you work here or do you not? Not all these variables, right? These, we fired that staff. Now it's a new staff. Now it's a new system. Do we know if this guy's good or not? He's constantly changing. Like you look at Aiden O'Connell. I'm not trying to open that can of worms. He's become the new Derek Carr and everybody wants to have these huge debates about him. And I don't think he's that interesting of a player, but he's had 3 or 4 offensive coordinators so far. Like that's not good when you want to evaluate whether a player should be on your team or not. And it allows you to make excuses for a player, and it allows you to be overly harsh towards a player. It doesn't allow you to properly evaluate them. So I think you're 100% correct. I think last year's draft class gets a mulligan, in my opinion. I think they're good players. I think these guys are good players. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens, but I am still operating as though they can contribute to the Raiders. You know, I have my doubts about some of them, but let's be real. What can we get from last year? A one and done coaching staff, 2 back-to-back one and done coaching staffs. How many teams in the league have back-to-back one and done coaching staffs? Antonio Pierce and Pete Carroll might be the only one. The Raiders might be the only one right now coming off of that.
That's crazy. Shout out Clay and Vinny though, because Antiversa said that I'd be trying to hold back. I do sometimes, but I just want to say shout out to you guys. My dude Clay, because I know he'll be watching the show. Shout out Clay Baker. I appreciate you having me on the show every single week. I appreciate that. Shout out to Clay Baker and Vinny, man. Because Vinny do come with the tough questions. He do hit me with the tough questions, man. And I'd be like,
fans got mad at him for wanting to trade Max Crosby to the Niners, or not like wanting to, but floating that. I saw that. I was a little mad too. I was like, not the Niners, Vinny. I see what you're doing there, but not the Niners. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't do the Niners, man.
Just not the Niners. I get what you're saying. We should still keep the market open. The Niners are not on the market. You'll never get me. And then I don't want Michael Williams.
Yeah.
We already had Tyree Wilson. I don't need that again.
Yeah, aren't they the same player, basically, right?
Pretty much.
All right. Spencer is like Anthony Bradford for Seattle. Basura.
Trash.
Kubiak probably wants a weak guard so teams can attack him while he attacks the edges with his wide zone. You got to pass at some point. I'm sorry. Like, the modern NFL, like,
yeah.
Unless you have Lamar Jackson, you really can't be the whole 54% run team, right? Unless you have like a quarterback that can run the football. And even though I think Mendoza is more athletic, he's not going to play right away. So he's not. It feels like Kirk Cousins is playing, unless Mendoza comes out here and throws 15 touchdowns in preseason. That's where we're at right now, and I'm really disappointed in that because I don't feel like it's a competition. I really hope it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but unless Mendoza comes out here and throws 12 touchdowns in preseason, or at least 8, like he's got to throw at least 8 touchdowns in preseason, right? 2 a game. Maybe you got to have one with like 3, another one with like 2, another one with 3. We're probably gonna see Kirk Cousins week 1.
Yeah,
and Spencer Burford with Kirk Cousins is a disaster, guys. I'm sorry. It is an absolute disaster. You're going to see
if you want Jeremiah Smith on the Raiders next year, it's great, I guess.
Yeah. It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want.
I don't want to tank anymore because we have the rookie quarterback. I don't want to. There's no tanking, in my opinion. Like, once you have that quarterback on your team, you don't tank for other positions.
Yeah. Yeah, because what would we tanking for? Like, you could just.
It would be. I know fans, they want Jeremiah Smith, but to me, I'd rather pick at 18 or 19.
We know you want the Texas tackle. We know, Glenn. We know.
Look at that debate we just had. What do we talk? I don't know what this offensive line is. He's just gonna have the athleticism. I got a solution for you, Trevor Gooseby, 82-inch wingspan. He'll punch you, man. He'll hit you in the mouth. Trevor Gooseby. He'll goose you. He's a goose out there. He'll hit you, man. He gets me excited.
Yeah. We know exactly what.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy.
See, you're Gooseby. I'm Jeremiah Johnson in 2027. I don't care if they find a way to get to like 7 and 10, and they're picking at 11. If they don't take Jeremiah Johnson, if they let Michael Mayer go, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm like, Kubiak, this is the guy you want. This is the 12 personnel of the look at the NFL where it's moving to, because the NFL is moving to a lot of 12 personnel. We saw a blocking tight end go second round. Yeah. We did caught like 17 passes, and the dude, and I tell you what, the dude from Texas A&M, he can block, right? I mean,
Kircher, yeah,
he will catch you off guard on film the way he blocks. That's fine, but if we want to be ahead of what the NFL is doing, just take Jeremiah Johnson, bro. I'm just saying, just take Jeremiah Johnson. We didn't need a wide receiver. Why sign one? We got Jeremiah Johnson, Brock Bowers.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you, and I'm gonna change because I mean, hey, got Leonard Moore out of my Golden Domers. Notre Dame, he's there too. We'll see what happens with Jermod McCoy. Maybe we don't need him as Kai Masses. Maybe we don't need him. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, no, it's. I don't. The thing is, I don't want to tank. Once you get that rookie quarterback on there, you're not like, oh, whatever. If this goes bad, we'll have a top 5 pick next year. No, you have the rookie quarterback on the roster. Stop doing that.
Did the Lions choke for?
Well, what did that get them? That got them a lot of fun games that we watched here and there, and then some bad football, and then Matthew Stafford had to go somewhere else to win, and Calvin Johnson retired. So
that is very true.
That's what I mean. Like you tank really hard for like 2 cornerstone pieces and then you're just that bad team. Like you need to be you need to be able to pick players at all areas of the draft to be good.
I mean, to be fair, I can't see Rod Marinelli tanking. He just doesn't seem like
the GM might IR some guys that maybe, you know what I mean? Like the GM has to do it. It's not a coach. It's the GM that has to go, oh, did you stub your toe the other day? You're on IR. That's turf toe. See you later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which one of our DTs are we depending on exposing perfect?
I'm telling you, I said Tonka.
You're going Tonka?
I
Butler might do it though.
I'm telling no, but it might be Butler. But what I'm saying is, if you start hearing reports in camp that Tonka Hemingway looks like Warren Sapp, Clint, I'm curious. When you see Tonka out there, does he look like Warren Sapp, or do I need to get my eyes checked at the optometrist? And when you start seeing that, you're gonna go, who's he going up against? Oh, Spencer Burford. And that's when the coaches have to wake up. It's like, okay, Tonka is a good, young, promising player.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be whooping a 4-year NFL starter like that if he's our starting guard.
Exactly.
So like that's when you're gonna know. I say Tonka. Tonka gives him the business.
You know, I think Tonka's gonna take a leap. I just feel like it. Because honestly, I thought he played better as a rookie than everybody thought. If you keep it real, just like, and I know we all hate defense, right? I mean, everybody. I don't know if some people are Raiders fans, but like, I love defense.
I actually do love defense. But
I do too, but I mean, that's why we're doing this show, Glenn. But people, the average fan, casual fan, hates defense. They do. They don't like defensive games, and they don't look at the players. But I think Tonka really played a lot better than we all expected for a 4th-round defensive tackle.
He did.
So if he takes a leap, that is great for this whole defensive line. So I think the defensive line does have a chance to kind of just be one of the better defensive lines in the league. They do if they reach their potential. If Malcolm Kuntz reaches his potential.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Butler gets back to how he was in 2023 and 2024. They're really good. Max Crosby, of course, he's going to be.
Kieran Crawford flashes.
Malcolm, I already talked about Kuntz, but like Jonah Laulu takes another step.
You're right.
There's a lot of guys who could take that next step.
Kwity Paye. I mean, no one's about Kwity Paye. You got paid $50 million. What are you going to do? Kwity Paye.
That is true. I didn't talk about
that. No, everybody forgets about Kwity. We have Kwity Paye on the roster. What are you going to do? No, I mean, like, we're talking about these, 4th-round picks, 5th-round picks. Yeah. This is an ex-first-round pick that you paid money. Day one of free agency. I want this guy on my team. You go make some plays. I don't have the highest hopes for the guy. I don't think he's going to be amazing. But Paye is the guy that needs to go make some plays out there this year. Paye and Kuntz. If Paye and Kuntz are playing solid football this year, and then Crawford is kind of flashing in that DPR, designated pass rusher role.
Yeah.
Then the interior has to stop the run, which I am a little leery on. Let's be real. I am a little leery. Tonka Hemingway, Adam Butler. Like, are you guys going to play the run? But if those two guys, if they're rushing off the edge like that, hey, we'll be all right. Yeah, JJ Pegues too. Yeah.
That's a good question. Does anyone like JJ Pegues? I have a higher hopes than Tonka. So, see, Pegues has to beat out. He has to make sure that he has to take that nose tackle position. Like, it's wide open. Like, Pegues, take it.
Right. I agree.
Because Gary Smith is there. I think Gary Smith is going to be the starting nose tackle from UCLA. Because in my opinion, like, your nose tackle doesn't have to be the best pass rusher. Right?
He sounds like he played. It sounds like 1982. Gary Smith. No, my nose tackle's name is Gary Smith. No, I mean, I agree with you, but it's just funny to me. Like, my nose tackle's name is Gary. Remember Gary Smith? That's just funny. Anyways, please keep going.
Yeah, but I want to say, yeah, he just is the type of guy that where like he does that so well that it's gonna be hard for these other guys to beat him out, and I think he's gonna be started. I don't want to say he's a starting nose tackle. I think they're gonna force Benito Jones on us like the first 2 weeks, but I think Gary Smith is gonna be that guy over Lake Katoski. Lake Katoski has to be that.
Man, that would be the craziest camp story is if he's just like, nobody can block this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing, but nobody can block this guy.
Yeah, he said we got Thomas Booker, but Thomas Booker is more of a 5 tech.
I sold all of that stock. I sold that stock 2 years or a year ago, I should say.
Yeah. Thomas Booker is more like like a hustle guy. He hustles a lot, but like you have no career sacks at all, bro. Like like 5 years? Not
Right.
one. Not one.
Yeah,
Dog.
yeah. You didn't run into one.
You mean like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of they shitted on Vic Beasley because he had 15 and he was like cleanup sacks. Like Booker, you couldn't get one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. All right. Let's get to our next topic here, though, Glenn. Let's get to the next topic, which is Mendoza having some issues playing against the ones. So, Glenn, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on Mendoza having some issues?
It's expected, in my opinion. It's 7-on-7, and I think a lot of people expected Fernando Mendoza to be drafted one overall and go out there and just carve up this defense. And I'd love it if that happened. But these are rookie quarterbacks. I don't think Cam Ward had a very good year last year. I know we kind of disagree on that. I don't think he had a very good year last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Caleb Williams had a very good rookie year. I don't think Trevor Lawrence had a very good rookie year. Like it's just maybe we tinker with the way we develop these quarterbacks. Like how impactful is that rookie season where you're just not that good?
Yeah.
And I know we want that. We want the dopamine hit of the Mendoza play action rollout, Brock Bowers 25-yard pass back of the end zone. We want that from Mendoza. I can't wait till it happens. But this is kind of the growing pain. This is the process. We haven't done this for a while as Raider fans. We haven't done it since Jamarcus, and I'm sorry, this is not Jamarcus. We're not doing that right now. That's not what's happening.
Yeah.
This is quarterback development, and high name recognition, high name value quarterback. This is not just they found some guy in the 4th round. Let's develop him. This isn't Tyler Shuck. This isn't any of that. This is one overall national champion guy who's got a lot of hype around him, but he's still a quarterback that needs to be developed.
Yeah, that's my thing, because even when you hear them talk about him struggling, it was more about like the offensive line. They're talking about that he was rushing his feet. He was kind of rushing through his throws and things like that. And they, I don't know if you saw this, Glenn, because I know we all saw that he struggled. They let us know that he struggled, but they never let us know who the hell he was playing with.
No,
Did you see that, Glenn?
I didn't. I didn't even think the struggling was like really harped on that much. I thought it was just he made a couple bad plays during the thing.
No. I saw, because on TikTok I follow a lot of Raider stuff, and like a lot of the silver and black, a lot of the writers on TikTok were like really shitting on Mendoza for playing bad, but they never mentioned who he's playing with. Like, who was the tackle? Who were the tackles? Was it Cole
TikTok
Miller?
doesn't understand the month of June, by the way, in football.
But these were actual sports writers. These
I know, but it's like this whole new NFL thing where June matters. No, it does, but it doesn't. Come on.
That's my thing. Like, you gotta let us know who he's playing with. If he's playing against ones, is he playing with Colt Miller? Is Colt Miller over there? I mean, shit, is DJ Glaze over there? I mean, honestly, like, I think that would be better. Who is he playing with to have these mistakes? Like, we never heard that. You never heard about who he's playing with. You just heard that Mendoza's struggling. And I'm like, okay, he's struggling against the number ones, but is he playing with ones, or are they all taking a break? Was Trey Tucker out there? Was Brock Bowers out there? Or was he playing with like some tight end we never heard of? You know what I mean? And he's playing against ones. So, like, is it Dalton Wagner playing right tackle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never told us who he's playing with, and that's why I kind of just ignored it. Because, like, if he's playing with Dalton Wagner right tackle, and Malcolm Kuntz is kicking his ass, and he's rushing his throws, like, okay, that makes sense. Because Malcolm Kuntz could beat the average right tackle. But if he's playing against, like, if Mount Coons is playing against Glaze and he's kicking his ass, or Crosby's out there and he's kicking his ass and he's struggling out there, Adam Butler and all those guys, it just tells us a little bit more about what's happening, and that's my issue with it. I wish I knew if is he playing with Malik Benson or is he playing with Jalen Naylor? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Dave Chicago says, was Gary Smith out there? Let me tell you about Gary Smith, man. You know, like the old NFL films. John Fazenda, Gary Smith in the frozen tundra. Gary Smith, he was a mechanic by day, and by night he was menacing quarterbacks. I love it. I can't wait till Gary Smith is a good nose tackle for the Raiders.
I hope he is. I think he's gonna be though. I really like he's a gem, bro.
Gary Smith was a substitute teacher last week. Now he just killed Bart's star. That's so I don't know. That name is just so funny. It sounds like he coaches. Like, yeah, it was the Gary Smith offense. I mean, you remember the Gary Smith era.
Yeah,
like,
the Gary. Yeah, we used to run the Gary Smith offense back in the day.
Don't forget about the Gary Smith era. 4 years they were running the ball under Gary Smith. I really hope he makes the team. I love that name so much. It sounds like something you would just make up. It sounds like a guy that you just give you in a video game.
Yeah.
Your nose tackle's name is you forgot to create a name for your player. Your creative player's name's Gary Smith now. Go eat,
it's so
Gary.
true.
Go eat.
Go eat, Gary. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what you're saying is true. I still think it's like if you look under the hood on a lot of teams that have had these quarterbacks that have ended up becoming really good, I bet there's a camp struggle that happened in their rookie year. Whoever the personnel is, all that stuff, I bet there's a struggle. I bet Mahomes had it. I bet a lot of people did. I'm not putting too much stock into it. I think we really want to watch the minutia of Fernando Mendoza right now, and we want to take whatever's happening in the current moment as what's happening. And we're watching the development. We're going to have to be patient, and let's hope this is the combination for 10 years. That's still my thing. Like, this is a 10-year plan. This is not hopefully this guy on the rookie contract works. No, this is your franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather him struggle in camp and do all of this. They have Kirk Cousins if they need him, and I think that's what they're going to do. And I'm fine with it. I really have no concern about it.
Yeah, it's funny. Chime on into for the annual pass rush shows like Gary Smith Chevrolet.
Gary Smith Chevrolet. Damn it! I might be the biggest Gary Smith fan ever.
I love Gary Smith, bro. Because to me, for you to just be able to do one thing incredible, like, come on, dog. In the NFL, we can make that work. If you could just play the run and you play it incredible, like rushing the passer, like that's fine. But I could put you on a first down on the goal line, and no center can block you.
When's the last time you met somebody named? There's a guy named 20. There's a 20-year-old guy named Gary right now.
Yeah, who names a kid Gary Smith?
It's got to be. He's got to be. He's not Gary Smith the third either. That's the thing about me. Like about this is like that's like if you were like I was talking to this badass bitch named Esther the other day. Yeah, she's bad as hell.
No, he is Gary Smith the third, dog. He's Gary Smith the third.
Okay, all right. Wipe the slate clean then. That's fine.
He's Gary Smith the third. So there's Gary Smith, Gary Smith Jr., Gary Smith the third.
Okay, gotcha. We're talking about many generations of Gary Smith.
Yeah, the Gary Smith is not.
It would trip me out to meet somebody named like 21 years old. My name's Gary. Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't met a person named Gary in a long time.
Forever. Yeah, like just Gary. Like it's just one of those names of another generation. Like it's just really. That's why it's so funny to me. I am pulling for Gary Smith.
I am too.
Go win the damn job.
I am too. Like I really like this film. When Matt did his breakdown, because to do something that good, I don't care if you can.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Maybe you could put Michael Pierce. You know what I mean? From
Well, if they're
Baltimore.
rushing off the edges, then they're fine. If they're rushing off the edge as well, like that's the thing is what is Malcolm Kuntz this year? We know what Max Crosby is, but yeah, he is coming off a little knee procedure, and then Kieran Crawford, as a designated pass rusher, it's Kwity Paye, who everyone seems to forget is on the Raiders. I haven't heard anybody talk about Kwity Paye.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I keep forgetting he's on the team.
It's a huge signing.
They gave him $60 million.
I said 40. It was 60.
And, honestly, you're right, Glenn. I totally
forgot about Kwity Paye. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Paye. Nowadays, everybody want to talk about what to say.
You're right, man. You're right, though. Like, because we were talking about defense earlier. I was like, Kwity Paye is on this team, huh?
Somebody said Gary's the name of the old drunk down the street.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, SpongeBob Snail might be the youngest Gary.
Yeah. Gary is the name of the drunk down the street at the dive bar.
He's on the 11% Voodoo Rangers now.
He is. He's at the dive bar, guys. He's hitting on the waitress.
Yeah. He signs his check, Gary, with a heart. Yeah. He said, come to the Chevrolet dealership. Oh,
yeah.
I need a receptionist. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Gary. 100%.
Oh, fuck. I agree. I have tears in my eyes. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is off-season content, guys.
I love Gary Smith. There's zero hate towards Gary Smith. I love him. That name is really funny, though.
Yeah.
I have an old guy name. Fuck. Still. I mean,
you do.
Yeah.
Are you going to training camp for proper so we can get a full accounting and clarity, Matt? Too. I'm gonna try to go to training camp. I am. I have the time. You know, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to training camp. Fuck that shit. Because everybody keeps asking me.
You really should.
So I should fucking go. I'm gonna go to training camp. Why not? I'll go a couple of days.
It's not a far drive for you.
No, especially if it's in Vegas. The California one was kind of far.
I live in the state of Nevada. It's a further drive for me than you.
Yeah. Just that drive to like the Disneyland area is like 6 hours.
That's a bad drive too. That desert drive through Arizona to Southern California is a horrible drive.
Yeah,
you gotta go through towns like Blythe and California and shit. Yeah, it sucks.
At least when you go to Vegas, I mean, at least you can go to Vegas. You know what I mean?
All right.
And like, if you're bored, like the day before training camp, you can go to like the Out or something like that. When you're Oxford, you're just like, okay, I'm on Newport Beach, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Because like Deshaun and them try to get me to go out there. I'm like, do I really want to hang out with Deshaun?
Damn, you just got $10 to go to training camp from Anti-Versal.
All right. I got 10. All right. Cool.
Training camp fun. Training camp fun, guys. Donate.
All right. Appreciate that. How does Mendoza's situation compare to the last couple quarterbacks selected number 1 overall in terms of coaching and roster talent? Could that lead to us seeing him sooner than we think? Good question, Ruben.
Put that up. I got to read the rest. He always has really intricate questions, so I got to make sure I get them. How does Mendoza's situation compare to the last couple? Yeah, that's interesting. I think so. We have to look at like Caleb Williams Eberflus was in his second year when they drafted
this question. I gotta repeat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Another piss break brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. But it's all about like when you draft him. He's coming in at the same time as the head coach, which I don't think happens as often as people think. Right? Cam Ward comes in year 2 of Brian Callahan. You rush the process a little bit. You rush the process because Brian Callahan's like, I might get fired. He did, and that's why maybe rushing the process isn't the case. Matt Eberflus, I might get fired. They need to see the young kid play. I think there is a less than 1% chance that Clint Kubiak gets fired this year. He has the opportunity to slow play it. I still think that's the right move. So to me, it's different because he's coming in at the same time as the first-year head coach. I also think that the first-year head coach influences scheme. Matt Eberflus, defensive-minded head coach. Brian Callahan, offensive coach, comes from that Callahan offensive line family, but he's coming in the same time as the first-year head coach. How often does that happen? First-year offensive-minded play-calling head coach comes in, and then you have the quarterback at the same time. They're tied together at the hip. You have to make your job is tied to whether this works or not. The other guys are trying to save the marriage by I'm year 2 or 3. Let's draft this quarterback. First off, the Raiders are not picking number 1 overall because of anything Clint Kubiak did. So he's already got a fresh start in that case. So that's why it's different, in my opinion. I mean, you're muted, so
what were we talking about?
No, all I said was my difference between. So he said, "What's different about these last few number 1 overall picks, whatever quarterbacks? They were coming to coaches who needed to save their jobs. Mm-hmm. Matt Eberflus needed to save his job with Caleb Williams. Brian Callahan needed to save his job with Cam Ward. Clint Kubiak doesn't need to save his job right now.
No, he doesn't.
He just doesn't. He's going to get time. So you can slow play it when your job is not tied year 1 to this quarterback. Brian Callahan only got 4 games with Cam Ward. They were like, show me something or else you're out. So you have to rush it a little quicker is all I'm saying.
Flip the script. What's up with the JPG? We talked about this a little bit.
We did. Rewind. It was a pretty extensive conversation.
Yeah, we had a deep conversation about that. It's not that I think he's good enough to start. I just think he's an idiot, and people don't like the offensive linemen being idiots.
Yeah, and I think Marcus, if you had to talk to him in the room, you might end up with that same thing. I think we're starting to get to the point where you'd be like, damn it. We'll see.
Why can't you be smart? What team did Christian Miller go to?
Saints.
The Saints? Was that what it was?
I want to say he went to the Saints. They had a nice draft.
Christian Miller, Georgia.
Because they had Jordan Tyson, and they went with him, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. It is. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I thought that was him with that Staley defense. I think is really nice. I like Christian Miller a lot. Look, that's going to be the thing. That's going to be the thing with this team.
Thoughts on Deacon Millis? His special teams were great here at SC. I like Deacon Millis.
All time personality. Man, Tom McMahon was so bad for the Raiders. Just awful. Losing that Bears game, and again, I'm glad they lost it because I think we were in a position to take a quarterback because of it. But watching that game, just unblocked, you lose a guy on your protection unit in the field goal, and it just goes all bad like that. I think Deacon Millis is going to bring a baseline of just solid to the special teams that I think is going to be really nice. We'll see who's in the return game. I'll be interested to see who they have in return this year, but I think they're going to be a lot better on coverage.
Yeah, I agree, man. To be honest, a lot of the season is on Rob Leonard.
A lot of it.
Yes, it is, man.
Rob Leonard and Rick Dennison.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 guys this year that I think this year matters more than anything.
I think the Raiders offense is going to be better than we think, to be honest. It's really going to be on, can they stop anybody? I mean, let's keep it real. That's really what it's going to be about. Kubiak has never had a bad offense.
Yeah, with the starters healthy. When he had Carr in New Orleans, they were doing pretty well. Once they didn't, you had the Rattler thing going on out there. But this will be interesting. And then yeah, it's a Rob Leonard thing. How good is Rob Leonard? We should be able to judge that this year. At least that's where Matt Holder is going to be very valuable this year.
Exactly.
How good is Rob Leonard? What are you seeing? Are you seeing interesting things maybe where personnel needs to be upgraded, or is or is what he's doing just not making any sense? Because I think he's going to be an insane man on defense. Good and bad. I think he's going to be that was a crazy ass play. And then also what are you doing, Rob? I think he's going to be that.
He seems like a blitzer.
I think so too. I think he might be Greg Williams incarnate.
I mean,
I think he's going to be the new Greg Williams, in my opinion.
he gives me Blitz vibes.
He's crazy. I think guys, last week's episode we talked about. If you missed last week's episode, I think he's an insane man. His press conference was like, I don't care, make mistakes, who gives a shit? Like, we'll go out there and ball. Fuck it, we'll ball. YOLO.
Do we hit the quarterback or not? Do we hit the quarterback?
Whatever. Even if we give up a touchdown there, we hit his ass. He's thinking about it. You know what I mean? He's like one of those guys. Like just like, okay, interesting. I see why they drafted a bunch of corners this year and safeties. Because I think he's gonna send the house.
I mean, they brought in Nakobe Dean. What does Nakobe Dean do best?
He blitzes.
Right? Quay Walker, those guys.
They drafted Ahmad McCoy.
And the thing is, I was talking about this to Vinny and then those guys too, is that Cody Lindenberg, when he was at Minnesota, he played off the edge a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Quay Walker's got some blitzability. I think you drafted Ahmad McCoy because you want to hold up in man a little bit.
Yeah.
I just all that stuff is. I'm like, I think they're gonna send the house. I think you're gonna see Engage 8 like Madden plays, like where you're like, whoa.
If Raiders can consistently get teams in third and long, can this pass rush? That's what we're talking about. I think they're gonna. I just feel like they're gonna. He just seems like a blitz guy. He just does.
I think he's kind of crazy. I think he's like, and I. It's not a bad mentality for a guy who knows he has one shot.
Yeah,
you lose yourself. Eminem is playing in his head right now, where he's just drafting up a game plan where he's like, conservative and play coverage. And again, I get not wanting to do that because all we watch is the Raiders go third tackle for loss by Max Crosby on first down, incomplete pass, batted at the line of scrimmage, and then 3rd and 14 they give up the first down playing a stupid soft vanilla zone. Like I get that. I'm sick of it. I want to see it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Where did Patrick Graham end up going?
Steelers.
Oh, he's Steelers DC.
Steelers DC. So he's gonna have a little bit of talent this year. We'll see how that works. I'm not a huge Graham guy. So
I know you're not. I like Graham. I do. Even though I still don't forgive him for rushing 2 against Kyler Murray.
And Baker. No. Playing man against Baker Mayfield on Thursday Night Football.
And who was the corner out there he had playing man? Who was that guy?
I'm sorry. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Who was that guy? I don't even remember his name. It was like
they got some bad penalties on that drive. I'm not gonna lie, but
who gave the touchdown though? Who's that guy?
He works at Gary Smith Chevrolet now. I don't know, but I'm sorry. The guy was it David Amerson? I have no idea.
I don't know who it was, but like he literally had him playing man.
I think it was Sam Webb. I think
was
DJ got it right. It might have been Sam Webb. That's another old guy ass name, by the way. But yeah.
I mean, you might be right, DJ, because I think you know what? To be honest, it was Sam Webb. It was.
I thought it was him or Isaiah Johnson. It was one of those two guys, but
no, it was Sam Webb because Isaiah Johnson was off the team.
Yes, Webb Island. Everybody remembers Webb Island. Yeah. But that was the thing to me. Patrick Graham was like, wait, you think everybody on your team is really like smart or something? Is that like the case there? Like everybody's just is really smart. Like you can inject your Harvard Ivy League intellect into these UDFAs. Like I think to me, I don't think he elevates talent well enough.
He needs talent.
You're right, and we'll see. He has TJ Watt, Joey Porter Jr. You know, like they got some players on there, and but they are coming off a bad defensive year. Steelers defense was bad last year.
Let's keep it real. Patrick Graham, when he had Moreg and Jack Jones and Crosby, Kuntz was playing really well. Adam Butler was playing really, really well. Spillane, I mean Marcus Epps, all those guys who are like decent to above average players. Antonio Pierce came in and they kind of got rid of what Josh McDaniels wanted to do. They gave it like 14 points a game because they had talent. They did. Like Morek's talented, Epps is talented, Jack Jones is talented. I forgot who the other corner was. Spillane, Crosby, Kuntz, Butler. I mean, they had Tyree Wilson moving all around at some point in time. That Chiefs game plan was masterful. Yeah,
Christmas. Who can forget on Christmas?
If Patrick Graham has talent, he can do a lot. But like the Raiders just never gave him the talent.
I agree. I think it was time to move on. I think it was just like, okay, let somebody else have that. That's fine. Probably better for both. I just think a little more aggressive nature, and I think they're drafting to they're drafting well to what I think Rob Leonard wants to do, and we're all speculating here. I think those corners, those athletic safeties that they're drafting, we'll see.
Casper said he's no Paul Gunther. Like, yeah, of course we agree with that. Does Brandon Cleveland make this team? Yeah, he does. They need a nose tackle. So if Gary Smith doesn't fill out, Brandon Cleveland has a great shot. That's why I think Gary Smith is making this team, and he's going to be playing like early on, because who really is a better nose tackle on this team than Gary Smith?
It would have to be J.J. Pegues, Brandon Cleveland, or Gary Smith. Those are the three.
Benito Jones.
Benito Jones.
I'm saying that's the thing. Like, my problem with NFL teams, and I'm going to say this right now, is that you put Spencer Burford and Benito Jones out there, and then you get mad when you're not playing well.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know these guys suck. You watch the film.
Right.
You know these guys suck. You might as well just play like a young guy. Shit. I don't want to watch Benito Jones. I just don't. Honestly, I don't want to watch Benito Jones. I don't know about you.
I don't. No, it's not on my docket. It's not on my watch list. I got a lot of things I want to watch. Yeah.
Like why have been a 9-year guy who sucks when I could just play a guy like JJ Pegues who played last year, maybe has some flashes, and maybe there might be a next step. But instead, I'm going to bring in a guy who I know who's played 8 years in the NFL, and I know who sucks. The NFL is so weird with that shit. Like,
it is.
Even like Spencer Burford should not be in this team. I'm sorry, guys. I know, they're going to ask me this question on the radio, and I'm going to lie. But he should be on this team, man. Like, just play Caleb Rogers. Like, what's the difference, Glenn?
Yeah.
Like, help me out. What's the difference between Caleb Rogers and Spencer Burford?
That's why you need to be at the press conferences. You would ask this.
Yeah, and I get kicked out.
No, just go. You would be nice. You go, hey, real fast. I know Spencer Burford's been getting a lot of first team reps. Like, what do you see different other than somebody like Caleb Rogers? Something like that. Like, that's all the questions we want to have asked.
Yeah. That's true.
At the thing, like, that's just all. That's all anybody wants to hear. Instead, it's like, do you like the stratosphere? What do you think of the M&M store? That Step Brothers that's a great movie. That was so funny.
So what did you do to the Blue Man Group show at the Luxor?
Oh, that's so great. Fish at the Sphere. Just shut up. The only people watching press conferences are sickos. We don't want to know any of the.
That's the worst catch. The
worst.
The worst.
And you'll get somebody that's like really interesting, and they'll be asking the dumbest questions.
Like, you can get a lot of. Honestly, I think if you talk football, you can get a lot of Kubiak. You can.
Oh yeah, no. He is a conduit in a sense. Like, what you gotta have a conduit to get to Kubiak is more so the thing. Like, get that copper, get in there. You know what I mean? Like, ask him the good question, he'll go. But if you ask him the dumb question, he's just like, yeah, well, yeah. That's what you get out of him.
Yeah, ask him about scheme and shit like that. Yeah, he probably would like me more than McDaniels didn't want any scheme question. McDaniels wanted it all generic because he thought he was like hiding something from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget where he got mad. He literally made me take my article down. I went out there and covered training camp. He made me take an article down because they said that 3 safeties. Like, dog, come on, bro. Like, are you really surprising anybody having 3 safeties on the field?
Wow.
He was such a bitch. Anyways, all right. Let's. So the main thing we're supposed to do here is the finals here, Glenn.
Let's talk about
the finals for the best Raiders play since 2000. So we got about 270 in here. So we waited a good time to make sure we get this done here. So here we go. I'm gonna share the screen here. If it loads up, boom. Can you guys see that? We got Ronald Curry, Mac pick 6. So let's talk about this before we put the vote. Let's talk about these 2 plays real quick. What are your thoughts, Glenn?
These are the 2 best picks that we can have. I think the board worked out really well. I think I've seen people bring up other things. I saw people today on Twitter talking about the Latavius Murray run. That was great. They did lose the next week 52-0 against the Rams.
Yeah.
That hey, whatever. We're talking about plays, but that did factor in there. The Latavius Murray run was kind of like a start of a core that was happening for the Raiders, so I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Curry, the reason Mac pick 6 wins to me, Ronald Curry was a light in an otherwise dark time for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Mac pick 6 was we're a contender. That play happens at we're a contender. It was a game that was slipping away from the Raiders. You had the car broken, whatever that was, like pinky, thumb. I can't remember what it was. Something messed up on his throwing hand. He come out with a glove. That game was legitimately epic. That word gets overused. People talk about that with like burger sauce and like fries and shit. Now, no, that was an epic game.
Mm-hmm.
That play was just incredible. It was this kind of like misdirection screen where Mac just sniffed it out and he throws it right to him. He catches it. How many times do we see Raiders DBs just drop the ball? DBs, defensive linemen throw it right in their hands. Something that could have changed the game. And we go, oh well. And then they give up the 3rd and 12 right after.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mac said, I'm going to make the play. Not only that, and then I'm going to score. I'm going to walk in the end zone. It was a play that lasted, what, 4 seconds?
Yeah, that's a quick play.
But it felt like so much was taken, like just alleviated from us. Like, okay, we're a different team now. Now I know the way 2017 goes, but for the rest of that year, they kind of kept that energy. And to me, it's the Mac pick 6. This is defensive player of the year. It's the play that won him defensive player of the year. You have to get a defensive touchdown if you win defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you have to. Unless you're Myles Garrett and you set the sack record or something. Like you have to get the touchdown. You have to get the JJ Watt play. You have to get I single-handedly wrecked this play and made a 7-point swing in the 14-point swing in the game. You are nothing. It's Mac pick 6.
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Just because we're this is the finals, so I'm playing devil's advocate here. Now, Ronald Curry's catch is top 10 all time.
Yeah, I agree.
All catches, right? If you had to make a list of the top 10 catches of all time, you're gonna put Ronald Curry's in there, right? And I know it wasn't a big moment. The Raiders sucked. Kerry Collins was the quarterback. Blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, the dude caught the ball way extended over here
and
brought it in for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing with Ronald Curry, too, that's not his only great catch.
No, he was a freak athlete.
He made great catches like that all the time.
He did. He was a good Raider.
Like if you put the Raiders, Raiders website has this thing, or they have the top plays of every single year the Raiders existed from 2004 to 2008. It's all Ronald Curry.
Yep. Wasn't much else.
Right? So I think he overachieved a little bit too as a player. So it's kind of hard because if Ronald Curry played with just prime Rich Gannon like he was supposed to his whole career, how good is he?
I think he would have been really good. I mean, Ronald Curry was a basketball player, right?
Yeah, he was really good. In the 2002 season, I think he had 864 yards or something like that. I don't know if I'm exact on that, but he had something around there, right? And he was looking like he was supposed to become that guy, but then once Gannon went down, they had nobody else throwing the ball. When he was kind of at the point where he's gonna get in his prime. So I understand the Mac pick 6. I get it. I understand it. I'm like, okay, Mac pick 6 is there, but I just think that if he actually had a quarterback, how good is Ronald Curry?
Sure.
And I feel bad for him. I do.
Yeah.
But I do. I agree with you. I go Mac pick 6 though. I was playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. No. It's fair. It's all fair. And no, Curry was awesome. I mean, he was great. I mean, just the athlete, the level of athlete that he was, and like I said, just great catch after great catch. The Mac thing is a special Raiders play. That again, just my reaction when it happened. Now both plays I watched live. The Curry catch was incredible, but the Mac play had this extra decibel of volume to me because I knew the Raiders were good. Like it was just kind of like the whoa, when that happened, and he just walked in, and I was like, "Are there penalties?" I'm looking. Are there penalties? We're not allowed to do this as Raider fans. The Raiders are allowed to have a sit catch, but are they allowed to like catch a ball as a defensive lineman, just walk into the end zone and beat a Cam Newton level MVP quarterback? Like, are they allowed to do that? It felt like that wasn't allowed. I was looking for flags. I was looking for the thing that goes, no, nature is healing, guys. That's a flag. That was defensive holding. We won't show you the replay. That's not allowed. Like, it felt like demons were exercised. Now they're back. Don't get me wrong. We're trying to exercise them again for the 18th time since then. But at that time, that was the most confident I've ever felt as a Raider fan, was after that play.
Yeah. Justin, you're right. I was talking about Jerry Porter. You're right. I was. I looked at the stats. I was
Those timelines did seem odd to me. I was like, Ronald Curry
I looked at the stats. I was like, you know what? Ronald Curry played with no quarterbacks. Yeah. Jerry Porter got to play with Rich Gannon. Jerry Porter got to play with fucking Andrew Walter and shit. He still put up 700 yards a year.
Jerry Porter was supposed to be great. He is the all-time homeless guy jersey of all time. Jerry Porter. You see Jerry Porter, that's a homeless guy jersey for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he did put up 700 yards with those shitty quarterbacks.
No, he did. He was an okay player. West Virginia, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm about to put this poll in here. I'm pretty sure what's going to win here, but I'm in my case. I try to play devil's advocate.
No, it was a fair case. Hey, these are the two best plays. There's no this should have been there. No, I'm sorry. These are the two best plays.
All right, so we get this poll going here. Let's go know what you guys think. How many votes we got? We got 3 votes here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Mac Pick 6. But the thing is, we get to watch a good game though. If this is Mac Pick 6, we get to watch the Panthers versus the Raiders.
That's one of my favorite Raiders games I've ever watched.
Me too, 100%.
I feel like I remember everything about it, but there will be some fun little deep cuts that happen in that game. They'll be like, "Oh, I forgot about that." I'll be very excited about that.
Me too. All right, so we're at 11 votes. Empty Griff's is already a runaway. Yeah, it is. It's 92% to 8.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best play. I mean, I just.
Yeah, I don't see this closing. Like, I really feel like it is Mac Pick 6. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna be, because we're literally it's still 92% to 8. We're at 15 votes. Actually, it's worse. It's 93% to 7 at 15 votes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, to me, I call it, but that's up to you.
I like it 20. I like it 20 votes. This is 20. I mean, just to be fair, just give everybody a chance to vote. You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna call it. Yeah.
All
right. Mac Pick 6 is the winner. So the greatest Raiders play since 2000 is the Mac Pick 6 versus the Carolina Panthers. We didn't want to do the whole thing because that would have been the hardest thing for me to do, was list all the great Raiders plays from the 70s.
Yeah, these are the last 20 years. That's what.
Yeah,
this is the last 20 years.
That would have been so hard, man, because the coast to the post. Yeah,
2006 to 2026.
Yeah. Yes. Since 2000. Yes, John.
Oh, since 2000. That's right. Yeah. Since 2000.
Yeah, because literally we would have been talking about the holy roller right now. Or something.
Yeah, goes to the post, which to be honest, that's up there.
Yeah,
sea of hands,
holy roller. You know what I mean? we could have got going.
But the Willie Brown,
Willie Brown touchdown.
Yeah, there's no shortage of those plays. There is a little bit of a shortage in the last 25 years or so.
Yeah. I'm saying. All right, so let's do the giveaway here, guys.
We're gonna watch this game in Discord.
We're watching this game.
You guys need to join the Discord.
Join the Discord. I got the link changed. Let me make sure I get the link.
Yeah,
changed
they expire like every so often.
Bitch ass Discord, man.
Yeah.
Make sure I get the link right. But yeah, we're gonna watch it on Discord. So make sure you join the Discord. Get this link set up here so we can get this set up. But make sure you guys join that, and then we're gonna be watching this game. Me and Glenn are gonna set this up, and we'll let you guys know what day we're gonna watch it. But we're gonna be watching that game. It's gonna be exciting. I'm actually kind of hyped for this. To be honest.
Me too. I cannot wait to watch this game again.
It's like I can't. Like I'm looking hyped.
I've been excited for some 2016 like fun Raider game because that was such a fun. Those games were all. That's why they said it wasn't sustainable because it was all kind of like epic games that happened. They weren't like dominating a lot of teams, which I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, man, that game and the Bills game that year were my two favorites. Where they with the Tyrod Taylor, where Mac did the strip sack on Tyrod Taylor, and just it fell onto his body, and those were my two favorite Raider games that year.
Yeah,
and the Ravens, of course.
Oh yeah, the Ravens game that was a great game. But yeah, but because the Panthers game was crazy because they fucking came back.
They did.
Oh, I never forget that. I was like, yo, it was like the most like obvious Raiders game. I was like, oh, these fucking Raiders, they're gonna let these whack ass team come all the way back from 24-7. No, California, I don't know. Nobody's claimed the D-back from last week. So I don't know, man. I don't know. If you drop it, I might hand it out to you. I might. You just gotta let me know, man. Oh yeah, the Saints game did set the tone that year, though. I did.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, that's true. That Jalen Richard run, the 2-point conversion, Derek Carr jumping for the first down. Yeah, of course.
I'll never forget that Saints game because I had like a week 1 party, like a bunch of people I used to work with, like a PayPal. We had like a week 1 party. And of course the Raiders have been sucking forever, and they were down like 2 touchdowns, and I was like, everybody's making fun of me, and they came back, and I was jumping like crazy, like the Raiders are back, like y'all ain't fucking with us. And they went 12-4, and Carr just had to get hurt, man. I was so mad about that shit, bro. Fucking Derek Carr. Bullshit, man. All right. So let's get the Wheel of Fortune going, guys. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune. If you want to join, we're giving away a white TDL hat, not this one, the white one, and a white TDL. Was it a flag? It's a flag, right?
Or, yeah.
The
sandals and the hat. Sandals and the hat.
Yeah. So we're giving away the sandals and the white hat. All right. So you put it in $1.99. I'll give you guys a couple minutes here. Put it in $1.99. The Saints game was insane. Eliminators is BS. Are you mad that it's $1.99 or what? I mean, they used to be a McChicken back in the day.
It did. It used to be 2, for being real.
Yeah, you still get your double stack. Maybe at Wendy's. You go to Wendy's, maybe you get your double stack. I don't know for sure, but
I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, because they're going crazy here with the prices, but
yeah.
2 tacos at Jack. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. You've been drunk on a late night.
Yeah.
I got you, J. Will. I got you, J. Yeah, I got you. You're right here, J. Will. Right here. I got you. I actually got you twice, actually.
We should not watch the 2016 Colts game in Discord. We should not watch that game.
Who said that? That's fucking. Who wants that type of like? Man,
that was like the most complete game they had played.
That's the thing. Like, I remember that game because it was Christmas Eve.
Bro. Yeah, I know. I was driving to Arizona and I had it on the radio. XM radio.
Dog, my ex-fiance was cooking a turkey. She was fucking cooking Christmas food. And I had to watch Derek Carr break his leg on
and they were dominating before that. Like, they were like beating the shit out of the – like, it was like, wow, they're actually blowing a team out. Like, I was like, this is amazing. And then he breaks his leg. All because of the literally one missed block by Donald Penn in his career.
Honestly, I think that's why we didn't get married all of a sudden. Because I didn't talk after that for like.
Yeah, they don't understand when that happens. My wife still doesn't get it. I'm like, hey, next couple hours, like, just unless it's a family emergency, I just don't say anything.
Like, I just don't like. That was one of the worst days of my life.
Yeah. Then they tell you they'll be like, well, I mean, next year, like, fucking shut up about next year, and then that's when it becomes a thing. Like, don't say anything.
See, Jay was a blowout. I was screaming to get him out of the game. Like, bro, I was.
That's true. They didn't have the division clinch, though. I will say it was a still.
I mean, that's the thing. To be fair, they didn't.
They were not if they had won the West already. Absolutely. I mean, he wouldn't have been playing in that game if we're being real. But like, yeah,
bro, I was like, when he got hurt, man. You just don't understand. Like, I literally was like making a fried turkey.
Damn.
And like I had my barber in there. He was helping me cook the fried turkey. I literally sat there and just watched the screen for like at least an hour. It's like what is happening? This dude really broke his leg. They're 12-3. Like
that was just so bad. Anyways, let's hope somebody wins something.
Yeah, let's get this raffle.
Losing.
Yeah, exactly. It was terrible. This is bad memories. Anybody else want to get in here? Anybody else? California, if you win, I'm gonna get you the double bag because nobody else wants the double bag. I'm gonna hook you up if you win, California. I think I got you, Graf. I got you. I switched it up, so I got you in here, Graf. I got you in here about 5 times, but I just shuffled it up. But I got you in here 5 times, my dude. We're done. Anybody else? All right, let's go. We'll do it. Let's get out of here. All right, I'm gonna shuffle a couple more times. Do a little more shuffles. Do some more shuffles. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. This is for the hat. Dre for show. Gets a hat. All right. So and we're doing the slides. Here we go. California, if you win, I'll give you the duffel bag. I got you. Fucking Ryan.
Damn, Ryan is killing it lately.
All right, I'm gonna be nice to you guys. I'm gonna do one more spin. Make sure you fucking hit me up though, guys. I'm doing the spin for you guys. Hit me up. MarkJohnFootball@gmail.com. All right, or hit me up on Twitter at the MarkJohnNFL. Okay, MarkJohnFootball@gmail.com. At the MarkJohnNFL on Twitter. Okay, because I want to hook you guys up. Don't win something and don't and just go about your day. You know what I mean? One more time. There we go. This could be for let's make this about that. We're gonna make this about that. Oh, that's fucking crazy. All right, Ruben, you won. All right, Ruben. So we got Ruben. Then Ryan won too. He won again, didn't he?
Ryan has been for a guy who's
Ryan,
big Cody Lindenberg fan.
Exactly. Ruben, Ryan, and the first guy was shit. Actually, I already forgot. Who's the first guy?
That was Dre.
So Ruben, Ryan, and Dre. Dre already knows to hit me up on markjohnfootball.com. Dre already knows to do. Other two, hit me up, guys, please. Ryan as well. If you want him in Discord, you can do that as well. But hit me up, guys. We're trying to do this. I'm sorry, California, I might still hook you up with it at the duffel bag because nobody is claiming it. Okay, I might still hook you up, dog. Okay, if they don't claim it in the next couple of days, California, I know you want the black duffel bag. You asked for it. I'm gonna hook you up, dog. I got you, dog. I got you. All right, but we're out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Oh, I hit the right. Subscribe. We are out of here, guys. Peace.